Hello everyone, Lady de Winter here, and today I come to you with a different sort of video. Now I've showed you my outdoor garden on many occasions, and so you've seen it all already. You've never seen my indoor garden, so that's what I'm here to show you today. Now, I've told you all on Discord the story of the jade plant, which here it is. I received this for Mother's Day a couple years ago, and I thought I had killed it. I really did. It started dying like crazy, so I stuck a bunch of it in this soil and started watering it very lightly as the instructions said to do, and it seems to be doing really well. Look at that, it's grown so much. So I'm really proud and happy with this little plant. Now, this Christmas cactus, and I'm going to move this book out of the way. This Christmas cactus is off of a plant that I bought when I came to Georgia 20-some years ago. The original plant got too big. It got huge. Oh my God, it got so big. And so I basically had to cut it down, cut parts of it off, and I gave part of it away to somebody who had much more room for a huge plant. So, but this is one of its children. This is a cutting off of a 20-year-old plant, probably longer now, because I've been here. Let's see, my son is 29. I've been here 28 years. This is a cutting off of a 28-year-old plant. It does well. It gives me flowers every Christmas. Some of it's a little dead and falling off in places, and it needs some tender, loving care. I really need to take some tender, loving care with it. I have since been studying about these plants, so I will take care of this one better now that I have learned more about it. Now I'm going to set this guy over here because we have this one. This too is cuttings off that plant, off the main plant. These are stems that kind of fell off. Now this one's drooping pretty badly. I don't know why, but I will, I will take more note of why. It needs repotting also. The problem with this particular pot is it has no drainage. So I bought some new pots for all of these, and they will be being repotted very soon. Here is another plant I bought 20 years ago. It was just a little itty bitty guy. This is a pothos. It heart plant or something like that. I forget what it's called, but its Genesis name is pothos. And it is a beautiful plant. It vines lovely. It takes very little care, very little anything. You can sit it in a semi-lighted room and let it go, and it will just go everywhere. All it requires is water and occasional little bit of food, which it gets here. Now, these pots are very old, and these plants really seriously need to be repotted. So that's another one. But as you can see by this guy, he's very healthy and very happy. But he lives in my bathroom, and the reason for that is my bird Pepper. When this plant was out here, my bird Pepper likes green leaves. He's very fond of lettuce, kale, all that. So one day when I wasn't paying too awfully much attention to him, he flew over and took a chunk out of one of the leaves. Scared us to death because these are deadly to an animal. If an animal eats this, it's like eating glass. It becomes little crystals in their system and cuts their stomach up. So, Pepper survived. As you all know, you've seen Pepper on many different occasions. Pepper survived. We were very lucky with that one. But now this plant resides in the bathroom because it's dangerous to my animals, including my cat. So what I do, so my cat can't get to it, it's up on a very high shelf with no way for the cat to jump up there without falling, because there's nowhere for him to stand once he gets up there. So this little plant, I'm not sure what it is. It's a succulent of some type. I looked it up in the book, and hold on, let me get the book back out again. And I do believe that little guy is a, hold on, I gotta find it. I tagged all the pages. Believe me, I did tag all the pages. Okay, no, that's not him. Let me see. Hold on, I gotta find him. He's in here. That's not him. Okay, here he is. He is a Twilight Zone gaster aloe. He is a plant that I've never dealt with before because I've not had a lot of encounters with succulents. So this is the little plant. He's adorable. He's cute, and I love him. And he was a gift from somebody also. This little guy, I have no idea what he is. None whatsoever. I believe he's in the aloe family, and he's a succulent, and he was also a gift. I have no idea what he is, but he seems happy with my care, so I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing. These little guys came from somebody, clippings off of plants in Kroger's. Sometimes they'll clip parts off of a plant and throw it away. Well, the person who gathered these up brought them here. She potted some for herself and potted some for me. Now this little guy, this particular guy, hold on, let me find it, is a little string of hearts, they're called. A string of hearts. It's adorable. I love this little plant. I'm trying desperately to keep it alive. I know nothing about its care. I finally broke down and bought a book about the plants. So that one's in a 2-inch pot. He's going to get repotted as soon as my other pots come. This guy, I have no idea what he is. I cannot find him in any book. I have not found him online. So I have no idea what he is. He's not real happy with my care, but I'm trying. This little guy, I think, is a Lola plant. But my care has been not that good, and he's not doing too hot. So I'm hoping after repotting him that he'll do better. And that's what they look like that. I don't think they're supposed to get this long, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I have never encountered succulents before, guys. Never. I don't know if I'm doing it right, wrong, or whatever, but I've gotten this book, which is Succulents, Everything You Need to Know, Pair and Care. Oh, Everything You Need to Select, Pair, and Care Succulents by Cassidy Tuttle. By Cassidy Tuttle. She owns a succulent selling site or place or whatever. So that's what I got to go on. So that's my indoor garden. This little garden is here 24/7, all day, every year. And I'm struggling to care for plants that I have no idea what they need. I'm learning. If you guys recognized what this little guy is, or this little guy, please let me know, because that would be a great help to me if I could classify them and then look up their care. Because each plant has different needs. Each plant has different watering needs, different light needs, different care needs, different types of soil. So if you guys would, recognize any of the plants I showed you today, with the exception of the pothos and the Christmas cactus, I know how to care for those. But any of the little succulents, if you recognize them, please let me know and send me their Genesis name in comments so I can look them up and learn about their care. I love the little plants. I don't want them to die, especially this little guy, and his leaves are just dying left, right, over, and under, and it bothers me to death because I don't think he's supposed to be this tall. I could be wrong. He might be one that grows tall. I don't know. But I think it's a Lola plant, and if it's a Lola, let me get to that section in the book. No, not you. I've got little tags on all the little pages, so I'm struggling. Okay. That makes it an Echeveria. Echeveria. A Lola with its pale purple color and pointed leaves. Lola is a favorite succulent of many people. It stays fairly small and compact, produces new offsets frequently. This is the picture they show in the book of the Lola plant. Now, unfortunately, this little guy doesn't look anything like it. It does, but it doesn't. So I'm just not sure what the heck this poor little guy is, but I really like it and I want to keep it alive. So if you recognize it, and you know what that plant is, please tell me in the comments so I can look up its genesis and I can take better care of it. So, that is my indoor garden, folks. That is my indoor garden. Most of these plants I didn't choose for myself. They kind of chose me. Like the pothos was dying in its pot. I think it was at Lowe's, I think it was. And so I brought it home, and as soon as I started watering it, it went crazy. So, and it's a very healthy, happy little plant now. Very, very. Look at him. He's all over the place. He's doing so well. In fact, if I didn't have the animals, I would take cuttings and put more around the house, but he's also a very dangerous plant for your animals. That's something else you want to think about when you purchase a plant. Make sure that it's not dangerous to your animals, and if it is, make sure you keep it up and away from where they can get to it. That scare with Pepper was one we really didn't need. So, until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll keep you updated on my indoor garden. If you enjoy that, let me know, and I will keep you updated on what happens. Thanks for watching. Until next time, remember, you're never too old to do anything you set your mind to doing. Bye-bye for now.